If you're over 35, there's a simple drink that can help increase blood flow to your legs faster than you might think. And no, it's not some magic supplement or a complicated medical treatment. It's something backed by science, and for many older adults, it can make walking easier, reduce leg cramps, and even help warm up cold feet. So if you're tired of feeling stiff, slow, or uncomfortable, stay with me, because what you're about to learn may spark a real change in how you move and feel every day. Here's the surprising truth that most people don't realize. As we age, our blood vessels begin to narrow and stiffen. This means less oxygen, less nutrients, and less blood get to our legs. And the legs are the first place we feel it because they're far from the heart, fighting gravity, and working constantly. That's why many people over 60 experience cold feet, calf pain when walking, swelling around the ankles, or that heavy, tired feeling in the lower legs by evening. Doctors even have a name for this: impaired peripheral circulation. It's extremely common, but here's the part that doesn't get talked about. Blood flow is not just about the heart pumping harder. It's also about the tiny blood vessels actually opening up. And that is where this drink comes in. The first ingredient in this drink is beetroot. And no, you don't need to love the taste for it to work. Beetroot is naturally rich in something called dietary nitrates. When nitrates enter the body, they convert into nitric oxide, a molecule that tells blood vessels to relax and widen. Think of it like opening up more lanes on a highway. Suddenly everything moves smoother. Studies from the University of Exeter showed that older adults drinking beet juice daily significantly improved blood flow to the legs, especially during walking. Some even improved their walking endurance, which means they could walk longer before feeling tired or cramped. But beetroot alone is only part of the story. To make this drink even more effective, we combine it with pomegranate juice. Pomegranate contains polyphenols that don't just increase nitric oxide, they actually protect it from breaking down. It's like giving nitric oxide bodyguards so it lasts longer in your bloodstream. A 2014 study on older adults found that pomegranate increased blood flow and oxygen delivery during exercise, especially to the lower extremities. That's important because most circulation problems show up when you re-sitting, they hit when you re-walking, climbing stairs, or trying to be active. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When you blend beet juice and pomegranate together, you're combining nitric oxide production with nitric oxide protection. And that's when older adults start to notice faster improvements, warmer legs, fewer cramps, less calf tightness, and a bit more energy during movement. But there's a third ingredient that takes it to another level: cacao. And no, I'm not talking about sugary supermarket chocolate. I'm talking about raw cacao or pure dark cocoa powder. Cacao contains flavonols that support blood vessel elasticity. One study in the journal Circulation showed that cocoa flavonols improved blood flow in seniors within just 2 weeks. When vessels become more flexible, blood can move more freely to the legs and feet. Combine that with nitrate-rich beets and the antioxidant power of pomegranate, and suddenly you have a drink that works from multiple angles, increasing nitric oxide, protecting nitric oxide, and restoring vessel flexibility. But here's something most people don't know. If blood flow in the legs is low, it's often not just a heart issue, it can also be a muscle issue. The calf muscles act like a second heart, squeezing blood back upward with every step. When calves lose strength, which happens naturally with age, circulation slows, and the colder or stiffer your legs feel, the less you want to move. And the cycle gets worse. That's why older adults often say things like, "Once I start walking, my legs warm up," because movement is literally pushing blood. This drink helps break that cycle by feeding the system what it needs to open those vessels. It doesn't replace medical treatment, but for many people over 60, it can be the missing piece between feeling sluggish and feeling functional again.